He is the Almighty, the forgiving. He who created 7 heavens in layers. You see no discrepancy in the creation of the compassionate. Look again. Can you see any cracks? Then look again, and your sight will return to you dazzled and exhausted. We have adorned the lower heaven with lanterns, and made them missiles against the devils. And we have prepared for them the punishment of the blaze. For those who reject their Lord, there is the torment of hell. What an evil destination. When they are thrown into it, they will hear it roaring as it seethes. It almost bursts with fury. Every time a batch is thrown into it, its keepers will ask them, "Has no warner come to you?" They will say, "Yes, a warner did come to us, but we disbelieved and said, 'God did not send down anything.' You are very much mistaken." And they will say, "Had we listened or reasoned, we would not have been among the inmates of the blaze." So they will acknowledge their sins. So away with the inmates of the blaze. As for those who fear their Lord in secret, for them is forgiveness and a great reward. Whether you keep your words secret or declare them, he is aware of the inner thoughts. Would he not know? He who created. He is the refined, the expert. It is he who made the earth manageable for you, so travel its regions and eat of his provisions. To him is the resurgence. Are you confident that the one in heaven will not cause the earth to collapse beneath you as it spins? Or are you confident that the one in heaven will not unleash against you a violent storm? Then you will know what my warning is like. Those before them also denied the truth. And how was my disapproval? Have they not seen the birds above them, spreading their wings and folding them? None holds them except the compassionate. He is perceiver of everything. Or who is this who is a force for you to protect you against the compassionate? The disbelievers are in nothing but delusion. Or who is this that will provide for you, if he withholds his provision? Yet they persist in defiance and aversion. Is he who walks bent on his own design better guided, or he who walks upright on a straight path? Say, it is he who produced you, and made for you the hearing, and the vision, and the organs. But rarely do you give thanks. Say, it is he who scattered you on earth, and to him you will be rounded up. And they say, when will this promise be fulfilled, if you are truthful? Say, knowledge is with God, and I am only a clear warner. But when they see it approaching, the faces of those who disbelieved will turn gloomy, and it will be said, this is what you used to call for. Say, have you considered? Should God make me perish, and those with me? Or else he bestows his mercy on us, who will protect the disbelievers from an agonizing torment. Say, he is the compassionate. We have faith in him, and in him we trust. Soon you will know who is in evident terror. Say, have you considered? If your water drains away, who will bring you pure running water? In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, by those unleashed in succession, storming turbulently, scattering far and wide, separating decisively, delivering a message, excusing or warning. Surely what you are promised will happen when the stars are obliterated, and the sky is fractured, and the mountains are blown away, and the messengers are alerted. Until which day is it deferred? Until the day of decision. And what will teach you what the day of decision is? Woe on that day to the liars. Did we not destroy the ancients, then succeeded them with the others? This is how we deal with the guilty. Woe on that day to the rejectors. Did we not create you from an insignificant fluid, then lodged it in a secure place? For a known term, we measured precisely. We are the best to measure. Woe on that day to the falsifiers. Did we not make the earth the homestead for the living and the dead, and set on it lofty mountains, and given you pure water to drink? Woe on that day to the deniers. Proceed to what you used to deny. Proceed to a shadow of three different masses, offering no shade, and unavailing against the flames. It shoots sparks as castles, as if they were yellow camels. Woe on that day to the liars. This is a day when they will not speak, and they will not be allowed to apologize. Woe on that day to the rejectors. This is the day of separation. We have gathered you together with the ancients. So if you have a strategy, use it against me. Woe on that day to the falsifiers. The righteous will be amidst shades and fountains, and fruits as they desire. Eat and drink pleasantly for what you used to do. This is how we reward the doers of good. Woe on that day to the deniers. Eat and enjoy yourselves a little. You are indeed criminals. Woe on that day to the liars. And when it is said to them, kneel, they do not kneel. Woe on that day to the rejectors. In what message beyond this will they believe? In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. Noon. By the pen and by what they inscribe. By the grace of your Lord, you are not insane. In fact, you will have a reward that will never end. And you are of a great moral character. You will see, and they will see. Which of you is the afflicted? Your Lord knows best who has strayed from his path, and he knows best the well-guided. So do not obey the deniers. They would like you to compromise, so they would compromise. And do not obey any vile swearer, backbiter, spreader of slander, preventer of good, transgressor, sinner, rude and fake besides, just because he has money and children. When our verses are recited to him, he says, myths of the ancients. We will brand him on the muzzle. We tested them, as we tested the owners of the garden, when they vowed to harvest it in the morning, without any reservation. But a calamity from your Lord went around it while they slept, and in the morning it was as if baked. In the morning they called to one another, go early to your plantation if you are going to harvest. So off they went, murmuring to one another. No poor person is to enter it upon you today. And early they went, resolved in intent. But when they saw it, they said, we were wrong.